good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on your location. Join me, fellow Biafrans. Join me this evening for our evening program to continue. Brgie Evoting continues, my people. Join me from wherever you are watching so that we will continue the gospel of Biafra. Join me, my people. Before I continue, I have to do the needful. Chukwu okike abịa ma bi n'igwe, onye kere igwe kee anị, ana m asọpụrụ gị na-ajakwa gị mma. Na-ayọkwa gị onye nwe ụwa, onye ọmịiko, onye obi ebere, ka icheta Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. Chetakwa na ndị ilo ka ji eji ka arapụ ya. Nna biko onye ọmịiko, onye obi ebere, jee metụ ndị ji aka n'obi ka farapụ ya. Chedokwala anyị our prime minister mma eji gbuo agụ, the Obatobi one of Biafra land. Chedo ụmụ Biafra niile all over the world. He say, my people, join me. Oh, there's a breaking news. Join me, my people, so that we will continue. But before I continue, I have to play you the voice of our Onyendu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, so that this way we will never forget him and we will always remind ourselves why we are here. He is the eye-opener. He is our everything. He created the awareness. We are here today doing what we are doing because of what he started. So my people, let me play you his voice.
What we are doing with IPOB and Biafra has never been done in Africa before. Nelson Mandela fought white people. Azikiwe fought white people for independence. Nkrumah the same. What we are fighting is the stupidity of the black people. And that is a greater demon to slay than just fighting a mere mortal. So the battle we are engaged in is enormous. And I pray so too will be the great. What we are doing with IPO.
So our Onyendu is reminding us of what we are fighting. We are fighting for justice, for liberty, for freedom. Mandela did it. Our forefathers did it. Wenzik and the rest of them were fighting to gain independence for the zoo. But we are fighting in a very different dimension at this time. So my people, wherever you are watching, join me, join me. I will have to show you people the sit at home of today. The sit at home was successful as usual. And according to our Prime Minister, our sit at home continues.
For their doing, sit at home here in this side of the world. The industrial hub of Africa is 100%. You can see the short and lockdown on the evolution. No one cajoled, no one forced them because they love freedom and they want to go the way are going home. And our girl, the Jawa of Biafra, is coming home. Mazamkan is coming home. Not a way hold him down. Thank God for the spiritual song. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa today. We are grateful for what you're doing, and we are asking everybody to join for what we are doing now. The Biafra are voting for self-referendum. 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 It's plugging everywhere. Self-referendum. Please, let everybody join it, and let everybody begin to join. Abba is making way all over the world, and we are doing great. Men and women are voting. Please, register. and do the right thing and vote. Biafra referendum. We are going home.
Yes, my people, we are going home. There is no doubt about it. We are definitely going home. We are going home, my people. Today's sit at home was a another huge success. Let me play you what our Prime Minister said about this sit at home so that we will all be reminding ourselves.
There's nothing, we put something there. Biafrans are known for their innovative nature. A lot of history has been made by people, by human beings like you and I. Those histories become the foundation of many international law that guide the universe. Somebody has to take a bold step to make something out of nothing. Somebody has to get up and create something innovative and become innovative, create something, and it comes to existence. Don't sit down and begin to wait for people to bring solutions to your problem. We have waited for long. We have waited for ages. We have paid the biggest price of one Nigeria. We have been killed. We have been murdered. We have been butchered by Nigeria-sponsored terrorists in uniforms. We have been annihilated almost by the Nigeria Islamic State. And all we do is to complain, and nobody cares about what happened to us. This has been ongoing for many decades and many ages. And each time you will complain and look for help, and nobody comes. Today, we have the solution. The worst part of this evil entity called Nigeria is that when you talk, I tell you, go to the National Assembly. When they know actually that Nigeria has been restructured, that National Assembly can never favor you. But ordinarily, it should be a place where the amendment to the law of Nigeria for the benefit of everybody who believe in Nigeria should have been. But because they know it is a very, very dangerous diversity and it has been restructured to favor the Islamic State, they will tell you representative responsible, hold your politicians responsible. Politicians they are telling you to hold responsible has been caged, and they knew how they have caged them. They tell you hold them responsible. Once you do that and they react in accordance to the will of the people, they will put one allegation on their head: corruption. And before you know it, the person will be struggling inside prison. Before you know it, everybody will desert the person. It has happened to many, many people, and those criminals that are now representing them in Biafra land has learned their lesson from what happened to others. So they are easily and ready to dance to their tune. And because they know that these criminals who call themselves politicians are ready to dance to their tune, they will always tell you, complain to them. When you complain to them, they want to preserve their status in Nigeria. They want to save their own dignity if they have any. They want to save their own wealth, ill-gotten wealth, and they will put everything aside. They tell you it is not possible. Only when they will be seeing what other people are doing in other regions. That is what it is not possible because they are not representing your interest. Another funny story they tell you is that, oh, you're asking for a referendum. There is no referendum in Nigerian constitution, and you want to live without the possibility of referendum in your constitution. They say, oh, you have people, you're in the National Assembly, let somebody raise the emotion. They know that when somebody raises that emotion, the person will be assassinated. If he's not assassinated, they will render him useless. So nobody dare to raise such emotion in the National Assembly. They tell you, oh, it is not in the Constitution. Why would you not have it in the Constitution? Because it was deliberate act, a deliberate act on the evil entity. But today, we have outsmarted them. The same Nigeria do not understand that in the Charter of Africa, the Charter of ECOWAS Charter also of Human Rights, the Article 21, gave that particular right for self-determination. And you can't have a self-determination where you do not have the opportunity for people to choose how they want to live their life with that particular article of self-determination. And because they know that a day will come when Nigerians, those who find themselves in Nigeria area, will be tired and sick. So they think that by removing referendum in constitution, they have smarted everybody. Come and do referendum. Today, we are doing it and we have smarted them. And I want every one of you to understand that Biafra government is a legitimate government in exile. It didn't start from us. We are not the first people who have government in exile. The only thing is that we know the right of government in exile. And that right is what we are exercising to the fullest. Many people don't understand the rights of government in exile. We do. I personally understand the rights of government in exile.
Hello there.
Every right of government in exile, I am going to.
My wonderful sister, good evening, and thank you for joining in. I started by playing our Onyendu's voice, and this is the second one, so you haven't missed much. Our Prime Minister is talking about referendum, how it was removed from the zoo constitution, but nevertheless, you know, we are going ahead with our self-referendum because it is there in the UN Charter and international law. So we are going ahead. This week, in fact, this morning, it was announced that there's no light in the whole of zoo. And in our Prime Minister's Twitter handle, where he copied the report from Sahara Reporter, it showed that there is total lights out. And they are doing that to sabotage our voting, which is on fire in Biafra land. Everybody is voting. They are calling in. They are sending messages to all Brgie media teams. Everybody, each and every one of us have been very busy responding to those from homeland. Our people are really showing that they want to go. So my sister, you are great. We are all doing this liberation together. Thank you so much for joining. Let me continue with our Prime Minister's submissions and wonderful speech.
To practice, I am going to make sure that that right is used for the interest of Biafra liberation. I will even invent another right on top of government in exile because Nigeria, as a complex country, a very dangerous country, requires a very complex solution. So what we are doing today, and what I am doing today as the Prime Minister of Biafra, is to make sure that I use every mechanism, both known to international law and those that nobody has ever used, to make sure that I dissolve Nigeria for the restoration of Biafra. And it is going to work. And after this mechanism have worked, Biafra have been declared, restored. Many people who wish to have their freedom will also adopt this particular mechanism we are using today, and it will work for them. So when they tell you who have done it before, if nobody have done it before, we are doing it now. Ask them, have you seen a nation where there is no provision for people to have their democratic right? Have you seen any country where you have a constitution and they know a solution to a futuristic crisis? And they know.
Yeah, it is only in the zoo that in their constitution, there is no freedom of speech. There is no referendum. Even in the UK, they had referendum, which they used during the time some people were agitating that they want to leave the EU. And they applied it, voted, and left EU peacefully. So the zoo doesn't allow anyone to exercise their human right, the legal right. We have to give ourselves that opportunity for people to vote yes or no. That's what referendum is all about. It is the first step of Biafra, letting every Biafran know that this is just the beginning. An easy way of casting your vote, an easy way of a very humble beginning for Biafra to come. So let everyone help those who don't know what to do in order to cast their vote. I will also play a video here that will help some people to know how they will cast their vote.
And the solution could be to have a clause for referendum in the constitution and they remove it. Tell them, have you seen a country like that? To devise a means of solution to our problem you are facing today. And that solution, we have found the solution, we discovered the solution, and we are applying it to our problem. of it. It is very, very important that you participate in this referendum that is ongoing. We have had the sit at home for the past 2.5 years, and it will continue. We want to incorporate this sit at home to this referendum. It is gradual thing, step by step. We will tell these people that the brain of the Biafrans and brain of those piloting this move is ahead, 1,000 years ahead of them.
So, my people, no one will now doubt our Prime Minister, who has been telling us, I know the day Biafra will come. He is demonstrating it. He actually knew the day it will come. That's why he kept telling us that what you don't know is bigger than you. So, my people, there's a very important thing that, I would like us to listen to. I mean, a man who was given a microphone in the church to talk about the zoo, or to bless the zoo, or to wish zoo anything good. And this man, they were all shocked at what he said. So let me play his voice.
Fact. It's a fact. Fact.
When we talk about the zoo, it's not as if we are crying for zoo or for anything they do, but it is for the world to know that we have genuine grounds for seeking for freedom and liberty. It is our natural human right, very inherent right, given to us by God. No human being has right to infringe on anybody's right. So look at what this man said.
Well, to answer your question, to me, Nigeria is dead. So I'm not prophesying upon Nigeria. It's a reality. Nigeria is dead. It's on coma, and it will never rise up. Nah. You see, I'm very optimistic, and I'm calling a spade a spade. Let me tell you the fact. It's a fact, factual, whatever it is. Nigeria is dead and can never rise. Can never. That is for God. God himself is tired of Nigeria.
They were challenging him, asking him why he's saying that. And he told them that God himself is tired of Nigeria. A country where you will be sending people in their early graves in thousands. Or you go and employ people. Yes, my sister, let me read out your submission. You don't expect anything good from a country that was founded on lies, exactly, and propaganda. Many world leaders know that Nigeria is a lawless country, and that is ruling by criminals. Exactly. Yes, they are being ruled by criminals. The other time, Buhari could not produce his certificate. He lied to Nigerians. This time around, we have a man that have drug case in Nigeria, in America. He brought a woman's certificate and gave to INEC, forged the woman's signature from US. And US, they all know this, but they are still hobnobbing with him. But I will show you people why the Secretary of State, Blinken, visited Nigeria last 2 weeks ago.
Solomon's kingdom was what? Divided, was torn into pieces. Nigerian government is torn into pieces. That is a fact. Biafra will go, Yoruba nation will go. I'm rooting for Yoruba nation. So if we say I'm a future leader of Yoruba Nation. I claim it. I'll forget it. That's a fact. Let me tell you one thing. Before you guys were born, that are even older than me, you will be prophesying good things for Nigeria. You will be saying Nigeria we want will be better. That's number one. Number two, before you guys were born, that are older than me, they'll be telling you that you are the leaders of what? Of tomorrow. People, as a child, you are older than me now. And they told you that you are the leaders of tomorrow. Leaders of tomorrow now, they are even great-grandparents right now. Leaders of tomorrow, they are great-grandparents. So why? You see, it's a common sense.
My sisters, you rightly said that Nigeria was founded on lies, propaganda. They were telling people, lying to them, you are the leaders of tomorrow. But those leaders of tomorrow are servants of tomorrow in the zoo. Instead of having your right in your country, your right is being snatched from you by force. No jobs. If, for instance, many of us who are abroad are all in Nigeria, what are we supposed to be doing? No jobs, no electricity, no hospitals. All the leaders of Nigeria has been going for treatment abroad. How many Nigerians can afford 3 square meals, let alone going for medical treatment overseas? A country that is never ashamed of their low-level standard. Poverty level is below poverty, below anything you can imagine. So this is why we have to show the world this, because this is YouTube and Facebook. They have to know.
Faith. Speak faith with your own life, personally. The only achievement in Nigeria right now, hello everybody. The only achievement in Nigeria is individually based. In Nigeria, you are your own president. When you build your own house, you have your own borehole. Ordinary borehole.
Yes, he was trying to tell the people that ordinary borehole, ordinary water, Nigeria cannot give it to the citizens of that country. On Friday, the whole of international airport at Ikeja, there was no light. In an international airport, people were using their phone for hours, for days, no light. So we cannot reasonably be seen to be living in the zoo. We are on our way home. Everybody should vote. We must all vote. So my people, as we are here this evening, we will be bringing our program one after the other. The reason why I am here this evening, there's a man who, he was talking about his experience and his observation in the zoo and the way the Igbos were being marginalized. He is not an Igbo man. Let me play his voice. Most of you must have heard or read this man's article or heard his voice, but there's always a reason for everything. Let me play his voice.
Why do you hate Igbos? Igbos have contributed to the military. Igbos have contributed to science and technology in Nigeria. Igbos have excelled in sports, if not dominated sports. They've shed their blood for this country. Okwaraji died playing for the Super Eagles. Okwaraji died playing for Super Eagles. Christian Chukwu, what's the other person? The goalkeeper's name, Okala. Nigerians have sacrificed their lives for the good of this nation. Igbos have contributed to literature. Igbos have held Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Obiora Eze, Chinua Achebe. Who will I mention? Igbos have contributed to the development of this country. They have excelled in all aspects of the world. Why do you hate Igbos? I'm not an Igbo man. But why do you hate Igbos? Simple reason. Any political midget like El-Rufai, any intellectual dwarf, sees an Igbo man as a threat to his relevance in his immediate community. So it falls back to tribalism, falls back to regionalism, falls back to religion to compete, to outdo the Igbo man.
You know what he talked about? Regionalism. That was what Gowon and Doju went to Ghana at Aburi. Aburi is in Ghana in 1966/67 to go and agree that every region should rule themselves, manage whatever they have, create their own policing system, their own army and everything. Or Nigeria, the whole country will have one central government, while every region will rule themselves. On coming back, Gowon started listening to his evil advisors, and he changed and threatened that anyone who wants to secede, that he will deal with them. Just exactly, I beg your pardon, what we are seeing today. That was what they were doing in that 1966, killing all Igbos in the north, as if Igbos were not indigenous of that country. Fulanis, they came. Nobody drove them away. Nobody questioned their existence, but they don't want anyone to drink and keep cup. They want you to drink when they want you to drink. They want you to eat when it pleases them. They want everybody to be under the auspices of their own government or their dictates. My people, what we are going through today, it didn't start now. It started a long time. And the worst aspect of the whole thing is that our forefathers, nobody seek their consent to amalgamate. It was done forcefully and with lies, as my sister here said. It was founded on the foundation of lies and propaganda. That's what started this war, for there to be regional everything. You go to your region, you manage them, you rule them. But they said no. Today, people from Gowon's hometown are being pied on daily basis. And he is helpless because he's no longer in the government. And he's also a Christian.
An Igbo man is a hard-working man. An Igbo man is a Republican. He does not bow his head before any person. An Igbo man is a frugal person. So he comes to your community, he will do menial jobs, save his money, live a frugal life, then build a big house. And you are lazy there being an indigene. Lagos is your own. Who told you that? An Igbo man is frugal. In my community, at Ugeli, one woman didn't know I was an Urobo man, that I was born in Ofoma in Ugeli. He was telling another woman, you not see how we Urobo people foolish. See this Igbo man when come here just now. If they carry our money with his wife, they go. Who give you money? Shut up your dirty mouth. When I was bus driver in the school, when I was cleaning toilet in the school, when I was gate man in the school as a medical doctor, when I had only 2 shoes, I don't wear wristwatch. Excuse me. I don't wear coral bead. I don't throw my money anyhow. I'm in the farm and I'm going to peel cassava. Then when you see me get rich, you say, see this Igbo man, they come carry our money go. Stupid human beings. civil war. You told them that you were going to reconcile with them. You don't want them to, you want them to keep quiet in their own country. What did Igbo people do to you people, for God's sake? One of my elders recently, or is it my age mate, because he heard on radio when I was talking about Igbo people, he said you can never trust an Igbo man. An Igbo man is this, an Igbo man is that. Then immediately after that, he started complaining about an Urobo lawyer who was taking his land, suppressing him, oppressing him. Is that an Igbo man?
You see, God works in mysterious ways. This is why they say, do not judge the book by the cover. You might see somebody and say, people from this tribe, they are known by this, or they are like this, they are like the other one. You see this man talking now, he is not an Igbo man, but from his own observation as a true human being, true child of God, because Jesus Christ told us that you shall say the truth, because it is only truth that will set you free. Everything I am doing on this platform. Good evening, my brother Chibo. God bless you for joining. You know, we are very liberal-minded people, very resilient people. Make your comments constructively and respectfully. My sister Diane is here. She has been making her own submissions, and I will read out. Thank you so much. Yes, everybody should share this video so that it goes viral, and subscribe to Betty4 TV. Thank you so much for advertising it. So as I was saying before you joined us, this man is not being economical with the truth. Nwoke a na-ekwu eziokwu. Ọ na-ekwu ife Chukwu gwara anyị. Jesus Christ si, onye ọbụla kwuo eziokwu, na eziokwu bụ ndụ. It is only truth that will set you free. Why I am showcasing this man's video is because our people living somewhere else, they are not being treated well. They are not being treated well. Immediately after the war, Yoruba people welcomed the Igbos. They intermarried. We came with only 20 pounds. If what is going on now was the same way in 1970, I don't think that Igbo people would have stayed in Lagos. But it was only the incitement of Shetima when he was talking with another governor, Kunle. That time he was still a governor. He was telling how Igbo people will be silenced in Lagos, and that the Oba of Lagos will push our people into Lagoon. So this happening now in Lagos is only incitement, and it's not every Yoruba person that hated the Igbos. That's why I'm playing this man's voice. We are all one. We all have one father that had us, and we started splitting. But today, the Igbos are being pushed to that lagoon, as Shetima said. So, my people, when you see the truth, you have to say it. Don't be economical with the truth. No peace for the wicked. Where's Yakubu going today? Can he save his families that are Christians in the Middle Belt? Exactly, my sister Diane. Your submission is on point. He cannot save them. You know, when you are on top, when you have power in your hands and you misuse it, the day you come out, it will come playing on your face. What goes round comes round.
Of oppression in this community where I come from. The Igbo man is hardworking. He takes everything he does very seriously. This nonsense must stop in this country. If you don't want the Igbos, let them go. Let them go peacefully.
Yes, they don't want us, my people. They don't want us to go and have our Biafra. What do they want us to do? We are only humans. We are only humans. This is exactly the same way Sadwana of Sokoto took it upon himself to vilify the Igbo man, and the whole nation hated the Igbos. Wherever you go, they will tell you Igbos are bad people. Tell anybody why you hated the Igbos. They cannot tell. And this same crusade has now been carried out by replica of Sadwana of Sokoto in the person of Shetima. That man hated the Igbos with passion. He hated the Igbos with passion. What have the Igbo people done to you? They cannot tell. They are only being intimidated by the presence of the Igbos. This man said it here, that they are only being intimidated. Igbo man is frugal. Igbo man can go to Okereka because they like to buy lace, buy gold, do bogus parties. Ebenezer Obey will be there, Sonny Ade will be there, playing on one side, the other one will be on the, and nobody stops anybody from enjoying themselves. But Igbo man, after 2 years or 3 years of living in your land, he will buy a land and build his own house. And it is development. We are not fighters. We are not violent people. But they don't want us to be settled in Nigeria. They will say one Nigeria. When you go to another tribe to go and do your business, you will be vilified. You will be, your buildings will be demolished. Your business will be burnt. How can Nigeria be won under this type of a toxic relationship? Very, very toxic relationship. Let us go, and we must go. We are on our way home.
You can't suppress an Igbo man in his own country. If you think that Peter Obi is because there is an Igbo man that he can't rule us, you lie. You have a right to rule this country. Excuse me. Any small thing you can burn Igbo businesses. Any small thing you can kill Igbo people. Any small thing you must destroy Igbo people. A cartoon will take place. A cartoon will take place. Olajide, Chukami, please shut up your dirty mouth. You are part of the tribal bigots who say nonsense in this country. Shut up your dirty mouth. Shut up your dirty mouth, Olajide, Chukami, or what? Shut up your dirty mouth. You are part of the people, the problems in this country. Part of the problems. You are not a typical Yoruba elite. Afenifere will not talk the way you are talking. I'm not promoting division. I'm saying the simple truth, and shut up your dirty mouth or get out of here. I don't tolerate people like you. Olajide, shut up your dirty mouth and get out of my post. You tribal bigots. You are so afraid of saying the truth. I'm not promoting division. I'm speaking the basic truth. Speaking the basic truth. We can't treat the Igbos as second-class citizens in our own country. And you expect people like me to keep quiet. Rubbish. Rubbish. You starved these people during the Civil War. You nearly destroyed them. And then you come here and want the Igbo man to keep quiet. Do you know the investment Igbos have put in this country? In terms of blood and sweat and intellectual power?
Exactly.
Then you stay in your local community, either in Yoruba land or Hausa land, where you, or the north, or in Yoruba land or anywhere, where you have a little comparative advantage. You want to talk to the sixth richest tribe in the whole world, the fourth most traveled tribe in the whole world. Intellectual Yorubas don't discriminate against Igbo. That's why the mother of the governor of Lagos State is Igbo. The governor of Lagos State is married to Igbo. That's why Davido's grandmother also is Igbo. And their delegates speak Igbo. You midgets. You midgets. Godwin, I won't take it easy. I'm very angry. I'm very angry. Very angry. They will do it to my grandchildren because my grandchildren are going to answer Igbo names. I have an Igbo in-law. If we allow one injustice in our generation, the injustice will continue.
Exactly.
Obasanjo is crying now.
Yes.
When Obi is deprived of justice. Did Obasanjo not enjoy the privilege of PDP rigging elections? Didn't Obasanjo not enjoy it? Very wicked Nigerians. They take advantage of any opportunity in Owerri. The Hausa Portal Market at Warri has been there for years. I grew up to meet them.
So, my people, I play things like this to remind us that no matter how a country is bad or how things are happening within your environment, there must be someone who will be very, very godly to say the truth. In that country today, nobody will tell you that Igbos are very radical tribe or very violent tribe like the Fulanis. Right now, the Fulanis are in Ekiti. Buying people, they buyed two traditional rulers like monarchs, top rulers. It's like you go to Sokoto now to kill their emirs. They kill two in Yoruba land. Yorubas and Igbos, they intermarry. Polished Yoruba people, they understand and they love Igbos. They want us around. What is happening today in the zoo is the handwork of Sadwana of Sokoto and Usman Danfodio. And those who are following them are very, very myopic in their reasoning. And that was the genesis of the whole thing. Because after the war, it was Obasanjo who led the settlement himself and what's the name of the Calabar man that worked with Ojukwu during the war? I've forgotten his name. They went together to go on for the peaceful settlement. Immediately after the war, they said, no victor, no vanquished, which means nobody won each other. We should start living again together peacefully as a nation. But only God knows what agenda that they had hidden behind the back of their mind that they are actually displaying now. You cannot eat your cake and have it. There is no how you will say that the Igbo man cannot rule Nigeria. Igbo man cannot stay in Lagos. Igbo man cannot stay in Abuja or Kaduna. Then Igbo man cannot go. No. Between these two, one must happen. And we have chosen to exit from Nigeria for them to continue with their violence. We are not violent people. We love life so much. Biafra is coming, and it is almost here. So let me go to my main reason for coming out this evening. Most of us must have heard or read about what our Prime Minister said when the US Secretary of State, Mr. Blinken, came to visit Nigeria 2 weeks ago. He went usually where they go to. Yes, yes, my sister. My sister is now 3 kings within a week. Really, they have killed. Yes, do you know what they are saying? They also came in nowhere, but you trust Biafra Liberation Army. You know what they do. Biafra Liberation Army are not sleeping. I think Yoruba people, they have a moteku, they have to wake up. You mean they find another one again and their family kidnapped? Oh my God. These people should not be left alone. You can't hold a Fulani man with loose hand. Who is sponsoring them? We all know who. So there is no point carrying on. I will show you video of those of them caught in Owerri yesterday. So let me read out what I found in our Prime Minister's confirmed Twitter handle. He said, this is what as Secretary of State Blinken came to do in Nigeria the other week, supplying arms to a terrorist government, thinking that this will stop Biafra. Where is your Tucano today? Because that Tucano, Biafra government in exile, military men, the Air Force, they shut it down. So now you have used Tucano against Biafra, a Biafra Liberation Army, yet no result. We will wait for this as well. So my people, this was from a Zoo media called Leadership News. He said, breaking, Nigeria buys 12 AHIZ Viper attack helicopters, orders from US for $1 billion US. And people are hungry in Nigeria. Nigeria does not produce anything, not even toothpick, not even matches, no drugs, no factory that produces medication for people, no hospital, but they are spending $1 billion US to buy helicopters. So the news people, the zoo, Gotham media in the zoo said the United States Department of Defense has confirmed a significant arms sale to Nigeria involving 12 AH-1Z Viper attack helicopters to bolster the West African nation's military capabilities. We all know that Israel, they produce their own arms and everything, and so many other countries. But Nigeria, they can't produce anything, nothing at all. Instead of using the funds available to make its citizens happy, no, they will go and be buying ammunition to buy them. So they went further. The contract, valued at $1 billion US, includes not only the state-of-the-art helicopters, but also 32 mission computers provided by Northrop Grumman, with separate contracts valued at $7.7 million US awarded in December. My people, this is the main reason why I came this evening, and also to remind us of our voting. But I will come to that after this. You people have seen it. Nigeria is not at war, but they are always purchasing arms, purchasing helicopters. To do what? This is why you will know that we don't need anyone to support us in our referendum. It is Biafra first, according to my sister Diane. Biafra first. The world is a selfish place. You have to be talking about yourself. Me, me, me. We must talk about Biafra. So the world is seeing it. Who are they using this on? The 2 Tucano helicopters that they bought from US, Biafra Liberation Army have brought them down. So they are buying more. And people are going hungry, dying of hunger in a country that can boast to buy ammunition worth $1 billion US. So my people, this is it. He said leadership news. And this was a news 3 days ago, February. It's not like you people knew when this US Secretary of State visited the zoo 2 weeks ago. Yes, 2 weeks ago, because not last week. It was 2 weeks ago.
Why do you
that's what the zoo people are doing. How do human beings live there and survive? As at yesterday, I understand that a bag of rice is 60,000 naira. But their government is spending 1 billion. If you change 1 billion US dollar to naira, you know how many billions, how many people that are depriving of their daily bread. No jobs, no schools, no hospital, nothing. But they have money to buy 1 billion worth of ammunition from America. This is why they dropped every charge they have against Tinubu, the president of Nigeria. Though, unfortunately, he's not the one ruling. So, my sister, let me show you this video now. Look at it. Look at the video. You see? You see the Fulanis with their dogs. These ones are different species. These ones are different species of terrorists. See, they all came. There are about 50 or 60 of them with 60 dogs. Each and every one of them have their dogs with them and their knives. That's why I didn't show it on time, because of the community guidance on YouTube and Facebook. Can you imagine? As you said that they went to kidnap people in Yoruba land, and more of the leaders, Yoruba chiefs. That's why I'm showing this one, to tell you that they kidnapped, the Biafra Liberation Army captured these ones in Imo State. They came with their dogs and their weapons. You can imagine what is going on there. I pity our people. I pity our people back home. My people, this is getting too out of hand already. Yes, my sister, Biafra lives matter. And that should be our motto. Yes, when Biafra comes. This is it. Look at them with their dogs. To tell you that they go to hire these people. You know, I have a very cunning plan and idea that when Biafra comes, this Organization of African Unity, there will be a continental rule of law. Because I don't know where they go to hire these people. to come and be buying people in our land. These are not the Fulanis that live in the zoo. Every country will make it as a law that nobody will be leaving their country to go to another African country to be buying people on daily basis. Can you imagine this? They go to hire people to come and be killing in our land. They will go to America. They will go and buy weapons. They will go to every part of the world when people are hungry. People cannot eat. So, my sister, that is that. We are now back to our e-voting.
The password of that.
Everything I have shown here is for the world to know why Biafrans are living. What is going on in the zoo, where Biafrans are still trapped. But not later than October this year, we will have our freedom. And my people, there's a brother here who is, he was on the internet teaching people how to vote. Many people still do not know how to vote. Somebody's supposed to be doing the process of voting with me, but that will be after this very program. Then I will contact him. That's my promise to him, that he should give me time to finish with this program before, though I have forwarded this to him, but I will still find out. We want everybody to vote, to know how to do the voting. It is very simple, simpler than downloading Facebook and joining Facebook. So many of us are on the phase of downloading and putting yourself, all your profile, all your detail in Facebook is more difficult than this voting system.
Good morning, all, and I welcome you all to the first day of February 2024. They are self-referendum voting and registration. So please, if you are one of those who have been hitting my inbox to ask me the process of the voting, because this video is a guide. It's simple to cast your vote. This video will guide you on how you will cast and vote successfully and very easy. So just watch the video. This is me walking majestically to the polling unit. Now I have arrived at my polling unit. Watch the way I will cast my vote with my phone. It's one line. It's easy. You will do it right with your phone. If you don't have a phone, you can use your friend's phone. All you need is your email. And that is all. Just know your name, know your current state, where it falls into in the 40 states of Biafra.
My people, be informed of one basic thing. When they say your email, like me, I have 2 email addresses. One is Yahoo Mail, and the other one, I have up to 4 Gmail addresses. So because of the way this link was generated, it works with any Gmail. So don't try using it or try entering there with your Yahoo Mail. It will kick you out. Just download and have a Gmail account. Then it will just bring it up and you will see your Gmail. Once you click on the link, that's what he's saying, that you must use your email. But he didn't pronounce the exact email you need. You need your email. You need to be 18 years and above. You need to be a Biafran. That's the only thing you will be entering there.
Every other thing, you will find it in this site where you cast your vote. This is the site where you are seeing. So let me press on the site and show you guys how I casted my votes this morning. So let's go watch this video. Do not skip any part of the video. Settle down, watch it so that you will learn. So the first thing you do when you come to my page, you will see I pasted the link about 6 hours ago. That's around 12 in the night. So you just tap on the link. This is the link. You tap on it. If you just tap on it, then it will take you to your email. In that place, it will require you to put in your password. You see it? It will be like this. But before it comes to this place, you put your email. They will require you to add your email and the password of that email before you come here. I have added my own. That is why I just came here directly. For security purposes, I need to hide my password. So when you insert your password and your email, it will bring you to the site where you will vote. You see, Biafran self-referendum early digital e-voting, the United States of Biafra. Then note, only adults of 18 years of age and above are eligible to take part in this democratic process. So when you do all this, then you will come to this. You see my email is already here, prince92@gmail.com. Then to be able to start my voting, so they'll ask you your email. This is my email. I'll just tick it. If I tick it, I'll just scroll down. It's scrolling down. It's scrolling down. You see the 40 states of Biafra. This is where to know which of the states your own state falls into. So I'll just be scrolling down. I'll be scrolling down. These are just the notifications for you to read before you vote. So I have read mine already. Then it will bring me to a place where they say voters eligibility requirements, the things you require to have. You must be a Biafran by birth, born of mother or father, who themselves are Biafran. You must be 18 years and above. You must know your state and country which serve as your Christians. Then you must have a passport photo or a phone that can take your passport photo. Your photo must not be more than 2 MB. Then, after reading all this, just continue scrolling down gradually. Then, after reading all this, there's a place where you see I have read, understood, and agreed. Then you tap on it. You mark that one. Then you see another one. I confirm that I'm 18 years of age or above. Confirm it as well. Then select your continent. You select Africa. You are in Africa. Then select your country of residence. You now choose. You choose Nigeria. Let's go down to N. You choose Nigeria because you are in Nigeria. You choose Nigeria. Let's keep searching. This is Nigeria. Tap on it. Then it will now say next. You tap on next. And then it brings you here. Your personal information is now required. Then you now choose your sex. Your sex is a male. I am a male. A female liberal one, you choose one. But as a male, I choose male. I'm a male. Then, do you have a disability? Anywhere with disability, you choose it. But for me, I will choose no. I'm okay. Then, my first name. Let me put. My first name is okay. Let's move. My middle name. Let me put John. Then my surname. Let me put Promi. Okay, let's proceed. Then after that, you choose your religion. Your religion, you select. You see traditional Judaism, Christianity, and others. Christianity. Then date of birth. Then I put 15th, and the month is August. That's 08. Then the year of birth. Let me proceed to my year of birth. Fix my year of birth, 1992. So contact information. Select your country code. You know, Nigerian country code is +234. Then you go to Nigeria. You come, just be scrolling down. This thing is very easy. You come to Nigeria. Where you see Nigeria +234, you can see it. Then you choose it. Then I put my phone number. Then 081 08133 242874. Go down, then add a file. Add a file. Let me choose a photo. Okay, include. That was the file. Go to my gallery. Then let me choose from my memory card. Let me choose this. Let me see if it will work. Okay. Okay. You see, I've added a photo of mine. I want to see whether the photo actually added. See the photo I added. See the photo I added is there. So proceed to next. Then next. Here you now indicate if you want the referendum proposal on the declaration of the restoration independent state of Biafra. Then do you want Biafra? This is where you vote. Then I click on yes. I click next. If I click on next, I wait. Then I have casted my votes. I choose yes because I want Biafra. Select your state of origin. Then I choose know your state. Select your state of origin. Then next. Yeah, do not mind the emoji you are seeing in front of your screen. I'm using it to cover my personal information. You know, these are sensitive information. I mustn't disclose them to the general public. So I'm covering them because they are my personal information. So after choosing your state, you proceed to next. Next, your village and declaration. Please select your village. You select your village. If you select, then you proceed. You read this. It says, I authorize the Biafran Republic government in exile to include my votes in the democratic process. Yes, I authorize. You're about to vote now. You're about to cast your vote now. Then you submit. If you submit this file that you feel, see, you just voted. So you see, it's as easy as that. The United States of Biafra, you just voted. So you see, you have successfully participated in this democratic process of Biafran self-referendum 2024. Your vote has automatically been recorded. So that is all, guys. If you find this video helpful, people share it.
Yes, I'm sharing it worldwide. My people, you see, in life, when you are doing something, sometimes you just need a little time to sit down and meditate and think of why you are doing that thing. Ask yourself, what will it benefit you to do this? You think of your time, you think of the thing you are going to do. Do you have the available instrument to carry on that thing? What does it require? Do you have what it takes? So, we the Biafrans, we have sat down, thought of following Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to ask for our freedom and our liberation. And we are still in the process. We are following Mazi Simon Ekpa because all the words or the promises that he gave to Onyendu, he has never deviated. He has never deviated from it. And we can all see that today, he has included so many people, those who are his cabinet ministers, very educated people, very intelligent, even those who are not educated, because there are differences between natural God's knowledge and acquired knowledge. You know, sometimes we look down on people because they did not attend 4 walls of university. Ndewo, my brother Dennis. Kedu maka onye be? Thank you for joining us. Thank you. So, you will think of why you are doing that thing. So, as I was saying, bless you, my brother. Our Prime Minister, when Onyendu was here with us, and God will do it that he will once be with us. He told Onyendu, if you are looking for 100 men, you will find 50 in me. Another day, Onyendu said to him, do not allow devil to enter you. If you do, we will give you IPOB treatment. He said to Onyendu, I will not disappoint you. That's why we are following him. Simon has never given us any, anything like any sign for us to doubt his reliability, his truthfulness in leading us to what we are looking for. Because you all know that when Mefo left, Uche Mefo, his in-law, confessed that Onyendu wanted Simon to be his deputy. But it was that his in-law that sabotaged it. But today, God is using Simon very, very well. Let everyone vote. We have all worked so hard for Biafra to come. And this e-voting, electronic voting, is the key to getting Biafra. Let everyone vote. Please cast your vote. Cast your vote. We have from this February till May for everyone to vote. In as much as you have time, do not forget to vote. We have ample opportunity to give ourselves this freedom and liberty. And believe you me, Onyendu is very happy because last week, Monday, when his lawyer, Mr. Aloy Ejimako, sent a message, he said that Onyendu told him to tell us that we should remain strong, that he himself, he is there because of the promise he made us, that he is not giving up on referendum. And that is what we are fighting for. So my people, let every Biafran vote. It is not our enemies who come and vote for us. No, it is a task that we have to carry out for Biafra to come. Because this is one of the criteria under the UN Charter and the provisions of the international law. Please, my people, vote yes for Biafra. For those of you, like my brother Dennis that is coming now, if you rewind this video, you will hear some of the things we said and some of the discussions. I was reading out some of the submissions of our brothers and sisters that are here with me. I thank you all for joining me. You know that when you share this video, it goes viral and people will read and see. One of the things I mentioned that is very important is how the zoo government, Blinken, Secretary of State of United States, went to zoo 2 weeks ago. He went to Abuja to see those who owns the country. And today it was reported that the zoo have bought arms from US that is worth $1 billion US, while our people who are still trapped in the zoo are going hungry, no jobs, no medication. But the head of state is always going to France for medical treatment. Even if they have hospitals, empty building, there is no medicine to treat the people. So my people, I have been here for an hour plus now. I have to leave, and I will leave you people with good health. Chinedu, thank you so much. I love to see that this kind of program exists. Wow, thank you so much. I know you are just coming in. Try and rewind it when you get to the end of it, you rewind it, and you will see everything that was said. And I try showing them when I'm, good evening. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. You say right on in this new innovation you are bringing. The Lord God will continue to empower you with wisdom. Thank you so much. Okay, my brother Dennis, try and read from the beginning, and you will hear everything and you will understand. As I was summarizing, we should think of the reason why we are asking for Biafra, and we are asking for Biafra so that we will give our people joy, happiness, liberty, and freedom, build good house for them, create good environment, build hospital, give them light, give them water, give them anything that they deserve. The old people will be paid. I heard it at the onset in year 2022, when all these ministries were created. Hospitals will be in every local authority. So some people who have 2 or 3 will have 3 hospitals. Yes, just like it is in overseas countries. We will have train, we will have buses, we will have tram. There will be public and private buses. No more lights out. Nigeria supplies Benin Republic and Niger light, but they don't have light in their own country. That's why Onyendu called them zoo. No hospitals, but they will go abroad and treat themselves. So we have tried all these years living like slaves in our own country. But God has made it that we are special people. We are loved by God. That's why when they abducted Onyendu, God gave us our fearless Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And as I was saying, he has never given us any cause to doubt his genuine interest in getting us this Biafra freedom and independence. Come October, everything will round up. That's why he kept saying, I know the day Biafra will come. I know the day Biafra will come. What you don't know is bigger than you. So my people, I will love you and leave you. I love my people genuinely. Remember, we are doing all these things voluntarily. So share this. It will not take anything from you, but it will help that other Biafrans get it. All the people in your WhatsApp, endeavor to share it so that they will keep getting the knowledge, especially how to vote, because it's very simple, simpler than downloading Gmail or WhatsApp or Facebook. Because when you download Facebook, you want to join, they will ask you lengthy questions. But this one is so simple. But many people still don't know how to do the voting. So, my people, it will continue to be well with us. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, biko na-evotu kwanu. Unu fu ụmụ ikolobịa, ụmụaka a na-eji fonu, unu yi ọfa kafanyelu unu aka votu na ọfịara arụ. Ọmakali 10 minutes or 20 minutes ka emesiali ya unu. Ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, dịlụ nwaanyị mma. Biafra bịa, anyị ga-eji love na-awụ onwe anyị arụ. Biafra bụ onye agha na nwanne. We love ourselves. Onye si n'Igbo afro onwe fa n'anya asị. Anyị fụrụ onwe anyị n'anya. Onye si n'Igbo enwere eze, fa na-asị asị. They are putting knife at the in the middle of Biafrans to divide us so that the center cannot hold. Asị ndị niile eji na divide ndị Biafra bịara na ọ bụ na fa chọrọ ichenji fa ga-enweta onwe fa n'ụlọ nga. So ndị be anyị vote kwanụ etu unu si eme sit at home every Monday ka unu ga-esi mekwa nọ nke a bụ the nitty-gritty of sit at home a unu na-eme this voting, e-voting, vote yes, vote yes. O nwerekwa onye nwee any reason to vote no. Maka ivote kwa no, ife ominu bụ na Fulani ga na-abịa na-enye unu nsogbu. But ivote o yes, ịma na ị na-evote for ezigbo ụlọ ọgwụ ebe ụmụ nwaanyị anyị ga na-amụ nwa, na ị na-evote for ezigbo ụlọ ebe ị ga-ebi, ị na-evote for ọkụ na mmiri ga-abịa, na-evote for ezigbo schools ụmụaka anyị ga na-eje akwụkwọ, and the gọọmenti Biafra ga na-akwụ ndị okenye ụgwọ every month. Our soldiers fa retire and na-akwụfa their pension and gratuity, mana zoo onwero nke fa na-akwụ. I will leave you people here. All hail Biafra. Peace, unity, equity, and progress. Lotakwa na ife okoko ndemkwu onye ndị lo gburugburu eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ndị Biafra unu alarụkwanụla. Ka emesianụ, join kwanum tomorrow evening. Every detail of information I have, I will always bring it so that nobody will be left without the current information. Thank you, my people. I love you all. My regards to your families, and remain strong. Ife na afiaru ana emie. Bye.